Mr. Godbee, then, now what is beauty in your opinion?
Yeah, beauty. Beauty is one of those words that has, in the art world, has kind of fallen out of favor in the last 50 years. Um,
Mm-hmm. Five
and
zero,
I
50?
remember, what's that?
50, 50 years? 50?
50, yeah, five
Yeah.
zero. No, I mean, I'm remembering that if you weren't doing something that was edgy, um, uh, kind of making a statement about some element of life or politics or something, and we're taking it and weren't taking it very seriously, then you weren't really being a true artist. If you were painting something that gave someone pleasure, it kind of took away from your art in a certain way. And I'm going back like to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. That has changed to a degree, but I think that beauty in art is not about the subject matter. Have a beautiful sunset, but a beautiful sunset is that's an easy or a beautiful woman. I see so many artists who only draw beautiful women and beautiful men, and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure and they sell them really well, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can see beauty in something that isn't organically thought of as beautiful, I think you're creating something much more interesting. But beauty is that, I think, again, as I touched on before, it's the element of surprise, finding something unexpectedly beautiful, or something that surprises you in some way, by either the way it's been painted or drawn, the handling of it can do it, or just the conception of it. How you've seen these things in relationship to something else. Um, I think that art needs beauty. I think music needs beauty. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's an important element, because you need to find a way in, I think. And I think beauty lets you do that. But beauty isn't just a simple, easy thing. I think beauty is hard won. Creating something that we consider beautiful does have that element of surprise. You want someone to look at it and go, "Oh, that's a surprise. I didn't expect that." And I think if you do that, then you can create something that really will resonate with a lot of people. And you know, it's not one thing or another. It can be so many. It can be presented in so many different ways. But I love the concept of beauty in art. I think that it should feel like, I had a gallery owner tell me this. He said he was looking at a painting I was working on. And I had this building, and it was one of these buildings in New York Harbor, an old brick building. It was on the way back from taking the Staten Island ferry, and it was a pretty damn ugly building. But it was the central building in the painting. There was the harbor and this building. It took up a lot of space. And he said, "Gary, I see where you're going with this, but you have to treat that building as a love object. You have to give it as much beauty and as much love as you possibly can. Once you've done that, then it's going to work."
Mm.
And so I continued to work on that building, and I understood what he said. I was working on it. Every little shutter, every little pane of glass with these little tiny brushes became beautiful to me. And it was probably the best building I had done up to that point, because I understood what he was saying, that you have to find it beautiful in order to be able to do it and give it the justice. So finding beauty in the mundane is just as important as finding beauty in something that we can all agree is, quote, beautiful.